It is a Monday. It's the start of a new working week. It is time for action. It is time for us to go to Spain. It is time once again for Inside La Liga, the only show on radio that focuses on Spain's Primera Division, focuses on the La Liga, and focuses on Spanish football and much more. Welcome to my world. Welcome to Spain. My name is Anthony Deremo, and as always, we start the show by giving you the top headlines from the top sports pages from the sports tabloids in Spain. We have Marca this beautiful day. We have AS. We also have El Mundo Deportivo. On the front page of Marca, we have God, and in parentheses, we have the number 10. The story tells us about Rafael Nadal and how he won the Roland Garros over the weekend. Isco also on the headlines. Isco joins the Players Club. The story, of course, is all about Francisco. And of course, over the weekend, La Furia Roja, the national team of Spain, beat Macedonia to a 2-1 scoreline. Isco, of course, had a fine performance in that fixture, and Marca leads it, of course, in their story today. AS says formidable. That's how it is. That is the caption. Formidable. Mbappe, L'Equipe reports PSG want their lead. Of course, I want him to lead their attack. You know that Real Madrid are also interested in the teenager. I have also on this one from AS Spain. Mission accomplished. A win in Macedonia after great first half goals from Silva and Costa. Stories, of course, you can use. El Mundo Deportivo is also up for grabs, and we have the 10th wonder. Another story, of course, about the big fan of Real Madrid is a tennis player, Rafael Nadal. He was victorious on Sunday as he took his 10th French Open title. Verratti, I want to go. So the Italian is signaling to PSG he wants to leave the club, and interest is coming from Barcelona. Spain look to World Cup and suffer. Spain look to World Cup and suffer. That story is, of course, on the front page of El Mundo Deportivo. They beat Macedonia by 2-1, but the El Mundo Deportivo is reporting that they suffered in, of course, victory. Let's go on. Let's go deep inside La Liga. Let's tell you about stories from the world of Spanish football. From Real Madrid, yes, we have this one. Real Madrid have continued to party following their La Liga and Champions League double. 7 days after Los Blancos celebrated their 12th European Cup victory, they continued. 67,000 supporters, they returned, I tell you, to the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu, and they came to watch a match between the legends of Real Madrid and the legends of AS Roma. The players who took to the pitch boasted of 327 titles between them. Roberto Carlos was there for Real Madrid. Luis Figo was there. Raúl was also there. Fernando Morientes and of course Ronaldo de Lima, just to name a few. They were in the starting lineup for Real Madrid, while legendary Brazilian player Cafu wore the red of Roma alongside Bruno Conti and Zibri Brunek. Not forgetting Aldeir. Real Madrid won the game easily. Yes, they won at the Corazon Classic match 4-0, thanks to goals from Luis Figo, a free kick. Edwin Arturo Congo. Yes, Edwin Arturo Congo. Remember him? He, of course, is from Colombia. Yes, he was there. Congo Murillo, full name. And a brace came from the boots of Fernando Morientes. In other news, let's say that Isco has revealed that he's closer to penning a new deal at Real Madrid. Isco has been linked with a move to England and Manchester City, but the player says he's not going, and of course he'll be signing the dotted lines in the coming days. And still talking transfers, Manchester United want to complete a deal for Spanish striker Alvaro Morata and have met with, of course, his agents. And today there's a final meeting. This much is according to Spanish media and respective sports outlet Marca. They say tonight the player, of course, might just complete the move. He wants to move to a place where he'll be getting regular playing time. Real Madrid will not afford the regular playing time, but Real Madrid want 90 million euros for his, of course, from Manchester United. If they are to land in Manchester United, we're told are willing to pay just 70 million euros. 70 million euros. That means there's a difference of 20 million. We're, of course, hoping that this new news would come to the fore finally sometime today. So that move could happen. Let's also talk about Sevilla. We're still talking transfers because Sevilla, we're told, are attempting to complete deals for two players who, of course, did it last season for Manchester City. Sevilla, of course, are attempting to complete the deals for Manchester City duo. I'm talking about Nolito and Jesus Navas. President of the club, Jose Castro, has confirmed that 31-year-old Navas, a former player, and of course, he is a former player of the club, is currently 6th in the club's list of all-time appearances with 395 appearances, only 18 shy of the record appearance at Sevilla. He is, of course, that record is held by Pablo Blanco. He's wanted by Sevilla after he was released this last week by Manchester City. What about Nolito? Nolito, we are told, has held a meeting also with the officials at Sevilla. This time he met with the sporting director of the club, Oscar Arias, and he could also be joining on loan. Navas, one player that was released last week by Manchester City, and of course Nolito is also in the picture. Nolito could be joining Sevilla on loan. Still, of course, giving you news that you can use. Let's tell this one. Reports in Spain are saying that Real Madrid will make a shock summer move for Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski if Frenchman Karim Benzema leaves at the Santiago Bernabeu. The 29-year-old has been linked with a move away from the Spanish capital this summer, and Arsenal are understood to be interested in taking him to the Emirates. Despite having 2 years left on his contract, Benzema may be ready to experience life in another league, and one man has been touted as a possible replacement. Robert Lewandowski is his name, and that would of course form our talking point with the best. Who is the best out-and-out striker in the world? Some say Robert Lewandowski, some say Karim Benzema, some have argued Luis Suarez, some also have argued that it could be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, some say Diego Costa. But one man is a former defender, played for Bayern Munich and played for Germany. He's a legend, he's a World Cup winner. His name is Lothar Matthäus. He believes that Robert Lewandowski of Poland and Bayern Munich is the best out-and-out striker in the world of football. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Hit us up inside La Liga using the hashtag Insidelaliga. Tweet us. Yes, tweet at us at 889 Brilla FM. And if you want to do it via Facebook, simply like our page and then go on to post your comments. Sports Radio Brilla FM is our page address. Like our page and then go on to post your comments and your contributions. Let's also tell you that out of favor Chelsea striker Diego Costa says he could accept to be loaned out by Atletico Madrid before January, after suggesting Chelsea boss Antonio Conte acted wrongly by sending him a text informing him that he's no longer in the plans of Chelsea next season. Costa scored the opening goal for Spain in their 2-1 win against FIRL Macedonia on Sunday, and he's saying he would love to join Atletico Madrid, but of course Atletico Madrid have a transfer ban. His first appearance since claiming Conte had informed him he was no longer needed at Chelsea by text message. Now the man says I could join Atletico Madrid and go elsewhere on loan. Let's of course go deep inside Spain, inside La Liga, where we can inform you that Huesca have snatched the second division last place in the playoffs, while USAM Murcia rounded off the relegation teams on Saturday in the final match day of the second division. Huesca, yes, they won 2-1 at champions of the second division in Spain, talking about Levante, and it was enough for the Northerners, as they call them in Spain, to secure 6th place and reach the playoffs for the first time ever, peeping Real Valladolid and of course Real Oviedo to the sport. They will host Getafe in the first leg on Wednesday night before traveling to the Coliseum Alfonso Perez 3 days later, while Tenerife and Cadiz would contest each leg of the second tie on Thursday and on Sunday. Remember, the winner of the playoffs will get automatic promotion to the La Liga. The first and second leg playoffs, of course, the final will be played on June the 21st and June the 24th, respectively. The winner, will gain promotion to the Primera Division, will gain promotion to La Liga. Let's say that Murcia, on the other hand, have lost their place in the second division. They have been relegated, and they join, of course, those that have gone. They join, of course, they will join Elche, Mallorca, and of course Mirandas in the 3rd tier of Spanish football. That's where where they will play next season. Elsewhere in the second division in Spain, a draw was all Gymnastic needed, and they managed their game very well against Murcia, and they did it superbly. However, they did have some small heart attack during the game because they conceded the penalty with 15 minutes left to play, when of course the Murcians were awarded the penalty. Jonah had gotten the opportunity to keep Murcia alive and in the second division, but of course Manola Reina in goal for, of course, Gymnastic saved the ball and saved their top flight status. Yes, one man was there. He's a Nigerian. He of course played in that game, played from the start, but of course did not complete the game. His name is Ike Uche. Ike Uche started for Gymnastic and he played 84 minutes. He remains in the second division. In the meantime, Almeria were also in action. They were able to beat their opponents CF Royce 1-0, thereby avoiding relegation as well on Saturday. They would have been relegated to the third tier of Spanish football. They played at home and they started very, very well. They were in control for the better part of the game and they went on to win by a single goal. They needed a win to remain in the second division, and they got that win. The only goal of the game, the only goal of the match was scored 15 minutes into the game. Jorge Mosilo, he headed the ball into the net, and that was all. Of course, she wrote 1-0. It finished. That game saw the introduction of Ramon Aziz. Yes, you know, he played for the Super Eagles at the World Cup. He was there. Yes, he played for Nigeria. He was introduced after 70 minutes to, of course, save the game. And one man was also there, his compatriot. Yes, big brother, elder brother of Ike Uche. Kalu Uche also played in that game. He was introduced after 86 minutes. But one man was missing. He was missing in action, was not dressed by the visitors, did not travel. Yes, his name is Macaulay Crisantos. The former Golden Eagles player did not play for CF Royce, but then they survived. They are still in the second division. We're still in Spain, still inside La Liga. Let's of course go to our talking point. We're looking at the best out-and-out striker, the man them call. Lothar Matthäus says it has to be Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski could be the man to replace Karim Benzema at Real Madrid. There's talk that the man may just be leaving Real Madrid this summer. What say you? Who do you reckon is the best out-and-out striker in the whole of world football? Chimezie Kingsley Iwuka says I think Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is way up there. He should be on top of that list. Abdiel Abraham Gnabry says how did Benzema get into this list? I beg, if you are calling the names of strikers, Benzema does not need to be there. I go with Luis Suarez and then I go with Lewandowski. Anybody else is of course a counterfeit, and he says Costa is not a football player. Costa is simply a boxer. Aya Tunji Ezekiel says why do you expect okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Bila FM. And Yatunji, of course, he says, what do you expect? Why do you expect? Okay, not very, very clear with your post here. Oluwole Emmanuel Olusegun says, I wonder whenever I see this kind of question, is there any striker in the world of football that can be compared to Luis Suarez? That's, of course, coming from Oluwole Emmanuel. Oluwole Emmanuel just chop rice and leave stone. Somebody says, Lewandowski is the man. What say you? Glory Ogunlusi says, my pick, number one will be Suarez, number two, Lewandowski, Aguero will be number three. He says that Benzema would not even make the top 10 best strikers in the world. Solomon Abdul Jr. says compare Suarez with the likes of Lewandowski, Aubameyang and Aguero, not Benzema, and says Costa. Suarez is way ahead of all of them. Smart Prince says I concur. The dude is outstanding. Robert Lewandowski is the man. He's the best striker in the world of football. Could be play for Real Madrid next season if things go their way. Jay Collins says Lewandowski is the man closely followed by Suarez in the pecking order. Noah Alabi says a capital no. Where does he put the likes of Ibrahimovic, Suarez, Kane, Costa, etc.? I have this one. Your name is Ivan Lee or Lami says Lewandowski all the way. Even my grandma is better than Karim Benzema these days. I have Jeff Brooks says okay, why do you keep putting Benzema in that list? The guy is not even a football player. Karim Benzema is a footballer. Played, of course, for Real Madrid. Played for Olympique Lyon. And, of course, also played for the French national team. Kenny David says there is no competition. Suarez is the best number 9. People can argue all they want, but the man is the best and the rest are behind him. We're still in Spain. Torres Sherlock is your name. He says, my brother, what is Benzema doing on your list? I'm a Chelsea fan, but Suarez is the best out-and-out striker, the best number 9 in football. Ignatius Adasu Odoga says, I am a Chelsea fan, but I'm giving it to Suarez. He's the best number 9 in football. Folabi Ayola says, Luis Suarez is the best number 9, plays for Barcelona and, of course, Uruguay. Chinedu is here. Chinedu Nwabwane says, Chai or Maka, Luis Suarez Onyocha is the man, he's the best. Jimo Said Adekule says, no, Luis Suarez is the man, the best out-and-out striker in football. Star Patrick Egbo says, I'm a Chelsea fan, but Suarez is the best. Followed by the governor, Diego Costa. Austin Stainless says, Suarez is number 1. Compare Giroud and Benzema. Adeni Olaliko Sefiu says, for me, it has to be Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema is number 1. Austin Ogo Oba says, Luis Suarez is the best. Lawal Olarinwaju Hafiz says, Luis Suarez is the best number 9. Lewandowski is close. I have Emmanuel Weribiofa is your name, says Suarez. Joe. I have Luis Ime, and you say it has to be Lewandowski. Lewandowski is a complete striker. Anthony Sasso is here, says Suarez, aka Golden Bite, is the best. I have Penose Toju says the answer should be Sergio Kun Aguero, the best number 9 in the world. Lucky Manuel says Suarez of Barcelona is the best striker, best number 9, best out-and-out striker in the world. Joel Ogak says Diego Costa is a speaker. Otuyemi Tunde Olani says Lewandowski is the one. He's got the height, and of course I say Suarez, but he will go for Luis Suarez. Alau Emmanuel Temidayo says Suarez is the best. When you look at out-and-out strikers, number 9s. Odutoye Emmanuel Moses Abiola says yes, I agree. He simply has to be Lewandowski. Lewandowski, as you know, may be a player of Real Madrid next season. If they sell Karim Benzema, he will be the man to replace Karim Benzema. That's what the reports in Spain are telling us. Okonta Kelechuku says, where is Olivier Giroud? Where Olivier Giroud on your list? Olivier Giroud, of course, is not on the list, but who is your best number 9? I have this one. Abiodun Thiago says, Luis Suarez is the best. He's a beast of a striker. In Kechiere, Sarah says Suarez for sure. Let's continue. Let's go deep. Inside social media, I have Rafael Okala says Lewandowski is the man, the best number 9 in the world. Noah Alabi says he's a good player, but he's not the best. Lewandowski is not the best, but who is your best striker? Who is your best number 9? Stanley Tessia Atso says Luis Suarez is the best. Onya Steve says Diego and Suarez are better than Lewandowski. Mohamed Nasiru Shuaibu says Stone Cold, it has to be Harry Kane. Harry Kane is the one. I have Gerard Aki says yes, it has to be Robert Lewandowski, the one some call Omo Elewa. Adesonya Tomisi says Luis Suarez all the way. And of course Umaru Victor says the most prolific striker has to be Luis Suarez. That's how we're going to call it a wrap today inside La Liga. It's been a wrap. We're taking you around Spain, and we of course are taking your views and your comments. Anthony Beckerderemo remains my name. The show will make a return same time, same station. Until then, stay right here on your frequency of champions. We are Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
FM. Hot shot.
Bafana of South Africa forward and goal scorer against Nigeria, Tokelo Rontier. For us, it was more like redeeming our glory when it comes.